Check, check. Hey everybody. Welcome back. All right, it's kettlebell flow time. I'm going to recommend, if you have the option, if you have several different kettlebell weights, to not go too heavy here. Especially when you're learning, and even probably for the actual workout. Keep it probably a little bit lighter in terms of your weight choices, because we have a lot of work to do, a lot of rounds, and we don't have time we're going. We're just going to go until we're done. So depending on how fast we go, that might be 25 minutes, might be 35, might be 45. I really don't know. Once again, I just put these flows together, so I've never actually practiced them before. I get to learn them with you guys, which is always fun. All right. So have your kettlebell handy. We'll do a really quick warm up here, just to prepare our bodies for the task at hand. If you have your dowel handy or broomstick, we're going to use that just to help open up our shoulders a little bit shortly, so have that handy as well. All right, let's start with our arm circles. Nice big circles. Our movements today are going to require a lot of shoulder mobility. We're going to a full overhead position, out to the side, slightly behind us. So really want to warm up the shoulders. Let's go circles in the other direction. And side to side, just some back taps. All right, reach your hands out in front, big wrist circles all the way around. Feel all those little cranky spots in the wrists as they loosen up, other direction. So what we're going to do today is we have one single flow, but it has four, just wrist circles here, it has four sections to it. Each section is either 2 or 3 movements for the most part. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off by learning the movements, and then when we get into the workout, we're going to do 1 repetition of each movement to make the whole flow. And then we're going to do 2 reps of section A, 2 reps of section B, of section C, and section D. And then we're going to go to 3, then we're going to go to 4, then we're going to go to 5. And then I'm going to take a look at the time, and we'll start climbing down, or maybe we'll keep going up to 6 or 7, depending on how much time we have. So we'll see. All right, so grab your dowel if you have it handy. Wider if you have less shoulder mobility, narrower to challenge your shoulder mobility a little bit more. Keep the elbows straight, and we're bringing the dowel back. You might stay up here, that's fine. That's a great place to stretch the shoulder and the pec. This is probably the most beneficial position to work in, is this overhead slightly back position. But if you want to come all the way around, that's fine as well. It just looks really fancy or freaky, but probably not getting as much benefit with the mobility, at least for what our needs are with the kettlebell work. All right. I just wanted to warm up the upper body. The lower body will get warmed up as we go. There's not as much demand in the lower body in this workout. It's definitely upper focused. Okay, so grab yourself a light kettlebell. We're gonna learn our movement patterns together. So we're gonna start. Kettlebell out in front of you, a couple feet. I'm hoping this isn't the first time you're using a kettlebell. If it is, I encourage you to hit stop on the video and go back and check some of our earlier kettlebell workouts, which we were more technical, learning some of the basic movements, or browse through the rest of YouTube. There's tons of kettlebell tutorials out there. And learn your basic swing, your clean, your snatch, hand positions, and then maybe come back to this video, because I'm not going to break it down every single time we come back to these. So we're, bell's 2 feet or so, or 2 or 3 feet in front of you. We're gonna grab a hold of the kettlebell. We're gonna start by doing a double-handed swing squat. So I'm gonna hike the kettlebell back. When I swing it forward, I'm gonna drop lower into the squat. Okay, so I'm not actually driving the hips forward here. I can get away with this because it's a fairly light kettlebell. So we're gonna do just one of those double swings here, and then we're gonna transition to a unilateral kettlebell swing. So one hand, standard swing, and switching to the opposite side. Okay, so the whole thing, oh, there's one more movement. Then we're gonna go to a unilateral snatch. So up overhead, kick it out, switch sides, snatch up, kick it out, and that's it. So the whole first section of the flow is 1 swing squat, 1 single hand swing per side, and then snatch, 1 per side. And that's it. I might actually put the swing and the snatch together. So we'll do a single arm swing, single arm snatch, and then we'll switch to the other side when we get there. But I'll cue you when we get there. So that's section A. Section B, we're gonna go into a halo lunge. So we're coming out of that snatch from the first section. We're gonna just clean the kettlebell up, grab hold, upside down on the kettlebell handle. So now we're holding the kettlebell upside down. All right, I'm gonna bring it around the head. So here's the halo, but then when I get back to the front, I'm gonna pull it down to my hip, and that same leg is gonna drop back into a lunge. Stand back up, halo in the other direction, pull it to the hip, and lunge. Okay, so just one of those per side. From there, we're gonna go into a clean and press with side swing. So we're finishing here with the halo. I'm now going to re-catch it back into my rack position. I'm going to turn to the side, press, and now I'm going to kick it out like I'm coming down out of the snatch, but I'm going to pull the bell across my body and then catch it into a clean or back into the rack position. So I'm doing a swing motion, but it's coming across the front of my body. So it's a lateral swing or a side swing. So again, from the rack, we're gonna press it up, kick it out, straight arm all the way across, and then clean it back at the same position you were when you started. Okay, after we do the one side, then we're just gonna come down, pop up to the other side. There's my press, swing, clean, and then we do as many of these depending on the round number that we're on. Okay, so that is our third section. The fourth section here, all we need to do is get the kettlebell down to the floor. So I'm gonna, from the clean position, kick it out as if I'm going into a swing. I'm gonna lay it out back to that start position on the floor, 3 feet in front of me. I'm gonna do a 180-degree jump. If you can't jump, then just turn. That works fine. Hands to the floor, like a burpee. I'm gonna kick out into a push-up position. When I'm in this position, my kettlebell should be between my knee and my ankle, closer to the ankle ideally. There's an opportunity to do a push-up here if you want to. From here, we're gonna go to a downward dog. Hips up in the air. Grab hold of the kettlebell with the right hand. And then we're going to push the kettlebell through, finishing in a push-up or plank position. We're gonna jump in, and now we're back to where we started. 180-degree jump to the opposite direction. Hands down, optional push-up, downward dog, catch it with the left hand, opposite hand this time, push it through, and then that would be one of each side. I want to show that pull through from the side, just so you really see the body position here as we're going through it. So I'll do the whole thing. Let's say I'm here. Okay, so I'm gonna do my jump. I still have about 3 feet between me and the kettlebell. Hands down, kick out. Notice the kettlebell is in line with my feet. I'm gonna go up to the downward dog. So I'm not actually moving my hands or my feet. I'm just moving my torso and my butt up in the air. I should be able to reach the kettlebell from here. Now notice when I pull it through, I'm not just doing that. I want to get out of my downward dog position, finish in a plank, and really reach forward, use momentum to get the kettlebell in front of you. That way when I come back up, it's 3 feet in front of me again. All right, hopefully that makes sense. All right. I think it's occurring to me that these workouts are getting more and more technical or complicated as we go. I'll have to scale things back the rest of the week. Okay guys, so that is the 4 sections of the flow. I'm gonna go through it with you once more, nice and slow, talking about it. We're gonna go through the whole thing, and then we'll get some water and get started. Okay, so starting with standing 2-3 feet behind the kettlebell, your standard setup position. We're gonna hike it back and go into a swing squat. Here, transition to single arm swing, into snatch, one of each. Now let's switch sides. Single arm swing and snatch. Good. From here we're gonna go into our halo. So we're gonna bring it back down, clean it up, grab overhand, right? You gotta flip the kettlebell around. We're going around the head, pull the kettlebell to the opposite hip and lunge. Back around the head, opposite hip. Woo, and lunge, that one pulled me over. I'm gonna come back up and reset into my clean position as I turn to the side. Press it up. I'm gonna go into my side swing here. So cast it out, come across, and catch it back in the rack position. So that was my 1. I'm gonna go off to the other side here. So I'm just gonna switch to the other hand. There's a lot of ways you can switch to get it over there. I might change how I do it. Just get it up into the rack on the opposite side. And then I press, side swing over, catch it back in the rack position. And now we're gonna go into our 180-degree jump. So from here, we're just gonna kick it down, place it out in front of us. We're in position to get started. 180-degree jump. Hands down, kick out. Grab the kettlebell, transition all the way forward into that plank. Jump in. 180-degree jump, hands down. I forgot about the push-up. If you want to throw that in, you can. Make sure you grab the kettlebell with the opposite hand this time and really reach it forward and back up. All right, that's the whole flow, one time through, nice and slow. So grab some water, let that sink in. We're now going to go into the workout, which again is going to be 1 rep of everything. So exactly what we just did, we're going to repeat it. Just get some nice repetition, and that'll be our single rep flow in the first round. And then the next round, we're going to do 2 of everything. Sometimes we're going to do 2 of part of the flow before we go to the next part of the flow. Sometimes we're going to go through the whole flow and cycle again. By the time we get to round 3, you'll know what the deal is, and you won't be scratching your head quite as much. All right. I'm going to start with my purple kettlebell here for the first couple rounds, and then I'll probably go a bit heavier once I'm more familiar with the movements, because again, this is all new to me too. All right, guys, so let's get into position. 1 rep of everything. Let's get into the hinge. We're going into the swing squat, and then single arm swing, and then snatch. Here we go. Swing squat, swing arm, snatch, single arm, switch sides. Swing, snatch, and we're going to clean it up. Overhand grip, halo, transition, pull it to the opposite hip, and lunge. Back around the way you came, opposite hip, and lunge. Come on back around, catch it into a clean. We're going to press, side swing, catch it at the rack, And then we're going to transition to the other side. However you want to do that is up to you. Press, cast it out, side swing, catch it in the clean again, bring it down, place it out in front of you, and we're into those 180-degree jumps. Turn, hands down, optional push-up, downward dog, grab the bell, kick it through, 180-degree jump, hands down, kick out, grab it with the opposite hand, bring it through, and that's round one. All right, that wasn't so bad. I had a couple pauses there when I lost my train of thought, but we picked it up again. All right, I think I'm gonna move up right now, a little bit heavier. Okay, so we're gonna go to 2 reps of everything. So we're gonna do 2 swing squats, and then 2 single arm swings, 2 snatches on the same arm, and then go to the other side. All right, here we go. Grab the bell, swing squat 1, swing squat 2, single arm, swing 1 and 2 into the snatch. Up, and 1 more snatch. Now switch arms, single arm swing, twice, 1, 2, snatch times 2, 1, 2. We're gonna clean it up. We gotta go to those halos, overhead grip, around the head, lunge, back around the head, lunge other side. That's half, that's 1 of each. We need to do 1 more of each. So 2 per side, that's it. All right, catch the bell into a rack position. Turn, press, side swing, catch it at the shoulder. That's 1, let's repeat. Side swing, catch it in the clean. Good, switch sides. Press, side swing, press, side swing. Good, bring it down, place it in front of you, 180-degree jump, kick out, downward dog, pull it through, jump in, 180-degree jump. Oh, push-ups if you want them. Grab it with the other side. Get that nice full reach, and we gotta keep going. That was 1 per side. This is a 2-rep round. Missed my push-up again. There we go. All right, that's 2. Okay, if you're still with me, we're going to round 3. I have a feeling we're going to have a higher drop rate on this video. There's a lot to remember here. Okay, so 3 reps of everything. 3 swing squats, 3 single arm swings, 3 snatches. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Single arm, standard swing. 1, 2, 3. 3 snatches on that same side. Good, single arm swing on the other arm. 1, 2. Keep the kettlebell close to the groin. Snatches times 3, 2, 3. Clean it up. Overhand pull into the halo. And lunge. Other side. 2 more per side. Keep the kettlebell low when it's around the head. 1 more per side. All right. Clean or rack position. Turn. Press. Side swing. Clean. Press. Side swing. 1 more on this side. Good. Transition to the other side. Clean. Press. Side swing. Good. 1 more. All right, bring it down, place it in front of you. And we got our jumps. Kick out. There's the push-up if you want it. Whenever you're jumping, Try to always jump facing like your kitchen, or always jump facing that portrait of grandpa. If you're always jumping and turning towards the same direction in your house, then you know you're jumping both ways. And you're not always jumping to the right or jumping to the left. I think that's 2 of each. One more. All right, last one. Good. All right, that's the 3rd round. Get some water. I promise you we go at least to round 5 before coming back down. I'm debating whether to try the next weight up. I don't think so. My favorite kettlebell, I'm missing. So I either go a little lighter or a little heavy on a lot of things. Okay, I'm gonna stay light. So, 4s, yeah? 4 reps. Let's get into those swing squats. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Single arm swing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Snatches. 1, 2. Snap those hips. 3, 4. Switch sides. Swings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Snatches. 1, 2, 3. Halos are coming up. 1 more snatch. That's it. Clean it up. Overhand grip. Halos. Lunge it out. That's 1 per side. Just try to keep the flow moving. 2. 3. 1 more per side. And then we got the clean and press to side swing. All right. Clean, press, side swing. Clean, press, side swing. Don't worry if that side swing feels a little awkward initially. You'll get a better feel for it as you do it. All right, switch sides. Just don't take out any. That's 3. 1 more. Bring it down. We got our jumps. Here we go. Jump it out. Optional push-up. I'm going to do a push-up every second one. Make sure you're switching arms every time you grab the weight. It's 2 per side. Halfway there. Really reach through. If you don't pull the kettlebell all the way forward on the pull through, you're gonna run out of room when you try to grab it for the downward dog. 1 more per side. There it is. All right, that's 4s. We got 5s, and then we're gonna go make our way back down. Hopefully you got a feel for that movement now. It's definitely flowing nicer for me. Better than the first couple rounds. All right, swing squats. Quick drink of water if you need. This will be our longest round before we come back down. All right, here we go. Get in position. 5 swing squats. 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single arm swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Snatches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch arms for swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Snatches. 1, 2, 3. Halos coming up. 4. One more. That's 5. Clean it up. Overhand grip. Lunge. That's 1 per side. 2. 3. 2 more per side. Try to get the depth on the lunge. There's not a lot of leg work in this workout. So take advantage of it when you have the chance. And that's it. Clean or rack position. Press. Side swing. Clean. Press. That's 2. Okay, I'm not sure how this one would go with a 45-pound bell. Last one. Okay, good. Other side. The movements don't have to be fast, just fluid. It's 4 and 5. Good. Bring it down. All right, 5 jumps. Here we go. 5 jumps per side. Do the math, that's 10. We'll do my push-up every second one again. Downward dog, back to plank. Ooh, those are getting sloppy. All right, get some focus here. I think that's 4. That's right. Woohoo! That's the longest round, guys. Nice work. Okay. We're gonna bring it back down now. Look at the time. We've been working a good 20 minutes or so. Only about 18. So we're gonna make our way back down, and that means we'll be wrapped up hopefully within our 45-minute time slot. Okay, 4 reps of everything. I'm gonna do a round of 4, and I might try a heavier kettlebell when we get to 3s. We'll see how this goes. I'm curious to try heavier. All right, swing squats. Let's go. We got 4. 1, 2, shoulders back. 3, 4, single arm swing. 4 here, and then the snatch. 3, 4, bring it up, snatch, all the way up. 2, 3, there's your 4, switch arms, single arm swing. 1, get those hips working, don't just the arms. And snatch. 4, 3, 2, that's 4. All right, clean it up. Overhand grip, grab the halo, around the head, bring it to the hip, lunge, around the head, other side. 4 of these per side. Nice work. Nice control, really keeping the bell low. Kind of bring it overhead like this. Reach around the back of the neck. Ooh, I might have done an extra rep here, I'm not sure. I think that's 4. Okay, rack position, turn, press, side swing, clean it up, press, side swing. That's 2. That's 3, 1 more. All right, switch sides. Here we go. Press, side swing, clean. That's 2. 3, 1 more. All right, bring it back down. And we're back to our 180-degree jumps. Here we go. Jump it out, kick it out. Downward dog, grab the bell, press it through, and back the other way. Throw the push-up in if you want it. Oh, I missed that one. Get that one there. Make sure you're switching hands. Wrapping up 3 per side here. One more per side. Last one. All right. Nice work, guys. That's your 4s. We're going down to 3. I'm going to try an upgrade here on the bell. I might regret that. I may have to downgrade again. Quick drink of water here. About 20 more seconds, and then we'll get started on our round of 3s. 3s, 2s, and 1s. That's all that's left. Great work so far. This morning, we did a body weight flow workout. So same thing, flowing a bunch of movements back and back, but just body weight. It was a lot of fun. Go check that out if you didn't get a chance to see it. All right, let's get ready. Swing squats, times 3 into the single arm swing. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. 1. 2, 3, single arm swing. Ooh, this bell's sweaty. 3, snatch. Single arm swing, other side. 1, 2, 3, snatch. All right, clean it up. Overhand grip, halos. Down to the hip. Woo. That makes a difference. Last one. 3. Clean position or rack. All right. Press. Side swing. Ooh. Clean. Press. Side swing. One more. Switch it up. Press. Side swing. Clean. Last one. Bring it down. All right, we got our jumps. Whew, I need chalk. I was worried that was gonna go flying. All right, here we go. Pull it through. Downward dog. Pull it through. One more per side, and that's in round 3, or I guess round 8. But the round of 3. Whew. Nice work. All right, 2 and 1 left. Okay, that weight was okay, but it's a little too sweaty. I don't have any trusty chalk nearby, but I do have a trusty sock. It's better than nothing. We're starting in 15. 2 of everything. That was smart. I dried everything off and I just wiped my hand and my hair. Good call. Okay, 2 of everything. Swing squats to begin. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2. Single arm swings. Lots of quick transitions now. 1, 2. Snatch. Switch arms. Swing. Snatch. Bring it up to the clean. Oh, yeah, I got it. Halo. I thought I skipped something. Down to the hip. And around. Down to the hip. 1 more per side. All right, bring it to the rack. Turn. Press. Side swing. Clean. Press. Make sure there's nothing nearby that's breakable. Other side. Press. Side swing. Clean. Press. Side swing. Clean. Bring it down. Okay, jumps. Oh, there we go. All the way through. 1 more per side. It's a fast round. Okay, single rep. Last round. All right, we're going 10. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really fast transitions here. Swing squat, single arm swing. Snatch. Other side. Swing. Snatch. Clean it up. Halo. Good, keep it at the rack. Turn, press, side swing. Clean, switch sides. Press, side swing. Clean, bring it down. All right, I didn't break anything today. Jump. And up. Turn. Other side. Whew. And that's it. That is, what is that? I guess that's 9 rounds total. All right, I need to wipe my eyes. I'll be right back. Okay. Whew. Well, that was fun. If you made it all the way to the end there with me, thanks for sticking around. I enjoyed that, but I always like the flow stuff. Just makes the brain work a little bit more than doing 12 of something and then 12 of something else and repeating it 3 times and repeating that 5 times a week. Oh, variety's good. All right. Obviously, there was a lot of upper body work today. Probably not a whole lot in the lower body. I'm going to do a couple floor-based upper body stretches with you guys. Let me just zoom out here. Oh. All right. So let's lie on our back. We're going to have our legs spread wide, our arms spread wide. That already feels wonderful. I want you to take your left hand, place it on your right shoulder. And now keeping the legs flat and the pelvis nice and just kind of let it do its thing. Just stay relaxed. We're going to slide the left hand all the way up to the right hand. When I get there, I'm going to grab my left wrist with my right hand and pull the arm away from my body. And that should give you a nice stretch coming down the side of the arm and the torso. Hopefully. If it doesn't, then do something different. I can't see what you're doing wrong. That wasn't very helpful. All right. And we're going to go to the other side. Right hand to the left shoulder. Slide it all the way up. Grab a hold of the right wrist with the left hand and pull towards the wall. You got to keep the right arm nice and loose or relaxed. If it's contracting, then it's not going to allow you to stretch. Or not as easily anyway. All right, release there. We're going to stay on the floor. We're going to do a pec stretch. Trying to think what the best angle for you guys would be. Maybe I'll just show it this way. So face down on the floor, legs together, arms are going to be out to the side. Take your right hand and place it on the floor beside your right shoulder. Make sure your left elbow is slightly bent. Elbow about shoulder height, which means your hand will be more in line with the head because your elbow is slightly bent. From here, I'm going to push up off of my right hand and lift over with my right leg, reaching over to the side until I get a nice stretch coming through the front of my left shoulder. If that's not comfortable, then just reassess, maybe change your arm angle, and then try again. It's definitely not a stretch for everybody. And we're trying to keep the left shoulder as close to the floor as we can. Okay, release. Let's go to the other side. So right arm is out. Bring the left hand right beside the left shoulder. Make sure the right elbow is slightly bent. Lift up with the left heel, kick up and over, rolling over to your right arm. Just another 10 seconds here, and then we're going to stretch out our forearms and we'll be done. All right, release there. Okay, come up to a kneeling position. Kettlebells involve a lot of gripping and forearm work, so I'm going to stretch those guys out. We're going to place the palms of our hands on the floor, fingers pointing towards your knees. From here, you can do this with a straight elbow or bent elbow, or try both and just maybe see how wonderful they both can be. But we're going to start to pull our shoulders away from the hands, leaning back, or bring your hips back towards your heels. And that's going to put a stretch into your forearms, maybe into the wrists as well. So you can play with the bent elbow, straight elbow. It's a nice stretch for the forearms. This will be the last stretch for you guys. Feel free to hold this one as long as you want. But I am going to shut off the camera now. So hopefully you enjoyed the flow. What do we have on tap for tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. So at noon, it's supposed to be bands and balls. That might be the case. I might break out my skipping tomorrow. So you'll have to just kind of wait and see. And then tomorrow in the evening is another bodyweight workout. If I don't do skipping at noon, then I'll probably do skipping at 5. I'd like to do skipping at some point tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Have a wonderful night, guys. Enjoy the snow if it's out there. Enjoy the sun if it's out there. It's hard to tell lately what we're going to get. And yeah, I'll see you again soon. Thanks.